Round two. Right. Welcome back. Judy.
Well, welcome back, and welcome goodbye. Welcome goodbye.
But if we get her right now, wouldn't that mean that she was the killer in the first part?
Hmm.
Let's do something to come in, so I don't know what this one is, but this is my voice. This is the only film was found in the table. Oh god. Neighbor, huh? There you go. Did I miss that Edward stand? Curse you! You better not say this means you miss me.
You really need to drop the obsession with coming in first, Mr. Wiener.
That's the one who had the perfect winning streak. Who was obsessed with winning.
Yeah, and until he started losing it with the ace.
Yeah.
We all of the same side here, remember? We all trying to get the truth.
What? But first is man. Everyone knows it's better to be a winner than a loser. Okay, then you are gonna be the first to die.
Now I want to see him somewhere in this like space movie where he's the one who usually the one who died first. That's really no way to prosecute her to think. Not a successful one anyway.
But I... Enough! Mr. Jones, please refrain from talking to Moy. Moy?
Little boy.
I know him, useless. He isn't worthy of your attention. Funny well. Alright. Why don't I take care of things here from now? In the meantime, you can perform the far more important task of going a day of the victim. Oh, yeah, good idea. I'll be right back. Excellent. We shall see you shortly then.
Mr. Wiener annoying, but totally harmless. Jet Scavel on the other hand.
Yeah, we are on the same page. No. Miss Mount, perhaps you could explain why it is the Omicron was found on your teapot?
I had no idea there was anything like this in there. It was one of the ingredients in the dishwashing soap I use.
So you are telling the court that you put tea in the teapot directly after you wash your teeth. And you did not intentionally put Omicron in the teapot?
Yes, exactly. Why would I?
Why would I say that I killed him?
Until today, I had no idea that I could even use make poison gas.
We have the little meme of the guy sweating blood.
Yep. You're a trained actress, are you not, Miss Pound? I have thought you would be more convincing liar. What do you mean? You have access to Ultimate Cookbook, correct? Book just happens to contain instructions how to create the poison gas used in the attack. Meaning it's perfectly possible you know exactly how to make it. You're very well informed, Mr. Edgeworth.
Miss Brown, is what Mr. Edward said true?
The book does contain information how to make the poison gas, yes.
So now you have proven to us that you have had notebook already.
Yep. But the fact that I have seen it doesn't make me guilty. Can I exactly how the gas was triggered?
If you use the motor reason of one of the notifications, by matching the vacuum.
I see. But he locked himself in the room too, didn't he? Surely the fact that he triggered it himself.
So, if you are in a dungeon and you activate a trap, then you are a killer.
Well, technically, you could be if you kill the party member. By sheer, if you really are
No.
knowing that it's there.
No, if you don't know that the trap is there, and you activate the trap, and your team
then you
member
are not.
dies, are
Then
you a
I feel
killer?
like you are not.
I mean,
then you are not.
in a sense, you kind of are, but
Yeah. I feel like there is some level. It's like the Genesis video what you sent me earlier this morning. Where people are trolling with the throwing out of the shield.
no, that's definitely that's not a shit. That is literally
What is it about being a suicide attempt?
no. Why would he do a suicide attempt while he had a son?
Yeah.
The sheriff.
I don't know if he need to take care of it in this
Also,
age.
wait. Did we ever get info if they found his son? Because on the last day,
I think they said it, but I don't remember.
because we know that on the last day he was not there.
Yeah.
Just somebody is one of nearly up to the semi-final. That's
They
all we
said
know.
it something about it in. They talk it up. I remember that they talk about it some point. Furthermore, where would I have gotten hold of the Instified Ultra?
We know.
I don't know. Perhaps you stole it. You know, I did pumping the multitude a week or so ago.
Oh yeah, you know the time when my Riverside Ultra disappeared.
Yeah.
Wait. That animation.
Yep. And very evening, I noticed my Infested Ultra was gone missing.
Miss Cole, you have chosen the wrong profession. You shouldn't be a professional. You shouldn't be a medicine maker. You should be a footballer. A football star. Not everybody can catch a ball, a falling ball with their like a little makeup without anything falling out of it.
Surely you didn't. Elisa, you carry your bag pharmaceuticals with you everywhere, don't you? There would have been any number of opportunities to someone other than myself to steal it from you.
Wow, pointing to everyone else immediately.
Yep. That's true. And I don't have any hard evidence that it definitely was Miss Bond who stole it. Shoots, there's clearly something you are not telling us. Why don't you just come clean, hmm? We all know you never hurt somebody for a reason. For no reason. So.
No, I don't believe that she wanted revenge. He was not the killer in the first one. But
Yeah.
he or she is definitely the one. Perpetrator.
Not you too. You think I'm guilty as well, Mr. Fender? Can you blame me? Because we discussed it as another, a gas trap in one of the display cases. And you're the proprietor of the establishment. It's looking a lot like you did it, kiddo. You got all this wrong. You have to remember, the gallery doesn't have any security cameras, or any security personnel. It's only alien that the person, although they wanted to get in undetected. I don't think they have much of a problem.
But isn't everyone getting the ticket treatment? They have to pay for coming in. I said lie.
You need to remember, like, how the IO little butts managed to get in.
Yeah, that's why I said lie. Wow! You're pretty acting to be more alive. Let's mug him.
Bagel.
You need to be more careful, or you think we have a field day in here.
I don't think this is joking. And actually, it seems that Mr. Castor did in fact enter the gallery before it opened.
But you
That's
let him in.
Sheesh!
The one who is the victim.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. Judy's one tough cookie. Signature putting in an inch. Maybe it's time I rock a little technique and Josie taught me back in the day. And what technique might that be? Sam, hear me out. Everything connected to what happened 18 years back, yeah? And since we're not getting anywhere by focusing only on the here and now, maybe we also approach this from a different angle and look bad for clues instead. A turnabout in thinking. So my father used this method as well. Alright, let's run this through in the Tinkatron. I have started thinking the Doofenshmirtz innators. Tinkatron innator!
My mind went into a Pokemon immediately. What's the other thing?
Oh, think. Tinkaton. Well, remove R. It is Tinkaton. But I really started thinking the innators from the Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
How was you involved with what happened back then?
Why didn't you push my assassination button?
Why did you push my self-destruction button? It was
No.
never good idea.
No, it's not self-destruction button, it's a self-destructionator.
Oh yeah, true. According to Miss Bound, it was because of her that Miss Frost flavored ice sculpture was melted. And yet, its sculptures are here on display at this very gallery today. Is it possible that she...
Yeah, I don't believe that the ice sculpture is matching.
Thank you, Fender. I think I know what I need to ask Miss Bound now. Don't tag me. Tag your pops. No, take it away, Mousy. I grabbed the popcorn. Oh, damn it. I don't have popcorn.
Aw.
Miss Bound? You said that were one who said Miss Frost's creation not 18 years ago, correct? I'm afraid so. I was young and foolish, and I was a terrible accident. And yet, what did you allow you to open this exhibit now? What do you mean?
Yes. What do you mean, Miss Ashworth? If you're going to ask that question, then I thought what a symbol for Miss Mound might mean better math.
Yes, perhaps it might. I'd like to know a little more about the Zodiac Hall. About why Miss Bound decided to dedicate this space to Miss Frostwork.
Well, if you believe it to be relevant to case, I will allow. Miss Mound, would you mind?
Not at all. I do whatever to take to prove it that I'm innocent.
Then please, can you give us some background on today's call? Let me some display here.
It took 18 years, but at long last, I finally able to buy some snow back a little while ago. But places like this expo expensive to maintain, so I decided to donate to the art gallery. To that end, I looked at as many Valhalla pieces as I could from around the world. Because if you are honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to open a space dedicated to his work.
Thank you for your testimony, Miss Mound. How wonderful it is you were able to fulfill your dream. Well, Miss Ashworth, it isn't entirely about words for me.
Tjatskavel, that's simply with a witness preliminary statement.
Also, yeah, this place is hard to maintain, so I'm gonna turn it into a place that's even harder to maintain.
Yep. As you surely know, the value of the testimony cannot be evaluated without the due cross-examination.
Aha! Okay, I get to attorney. Very well. You may do what you must.
It took 18 years, but long last I finally able to buy Samson's home back a little while ago.
Hold it!
Then,
18 years. You must have gone through a lot by it back, Miss Pound. This home, this place, such memory bound. I could not stand to lose what I found. Samson, I did what I had to do. See, that home was waiting here for you.
we are giving the people here a little bit of tease of what they have, what they might see in the Subathon.
In a worst way possible.
What?
In worst way possible.
How does she make it look so easy?
I say, but I would expect any less from the trained triple threat performer. Triple threat?
Probably a movie.
Oh. If you could continue with your testimony, Miss Pound. Minus the singing, if you please.
Or you might mean, he might actually mean acting, singing, and dancing.
Oh. But this place looks expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn into the art gallery.
And usually art galleries don't make money, they lose money.
Yep.
Hold it!
Unless they sell the art. You managed the gallery by yourself, Miss Pound. Yes. Well, I only opened it today, so I haven't done much actual managing yet, but I have to keep the mansion going. Can I have it failing down around my eyes? Some could come home any day, after all.
Did we know how long he was in prison for?
I have no idea.
What is his sentence?
Was it a chicken dance? I heard that you said it like that.
No, what was his sentence?
Yeah, I had no idea, but some reason my brain was, what was his chicken dash?
She doesn't know how. And I can see him doing that.
Yeah, I don't. I will never get paid enough for do that. So, she really got the house back from him.
Well, then good for you, you are not paid.
I'm so sorry, Judy. I wish could have done more. I had done plenty, Mr. Fender. If anyone should have done more, it's me. Even if the only thing I can do right now is to keep this place safe for Samson. To that end, I collected as many Bauhalic's pieces I could from around the world.
Hold it!
Bauhalic. That was Mr. Frost's pseudonym, correct? Yes. He repeated while he was working as a sculptor in France. I see. I'm curious about some of the pieces in your collection, more specifically. How you were able to acquire Taurus and Gemini sculptures? It was my understanding that Mr. Frost died before he could complete them. Yes, I was able to create replicas from Winterwing based on the photos of the sculptures he made. Really? So you could go into some more detail on that. Because if I'm honest, I've always been something of a dream of mine, open a space dedicated to work. Tell me about the dream of your Miss Bound. Well, what I really wanted was to open the gallery with Samson, of course. A gallery of dance, gallery of song, gallery of gaiety and candy all day long. That was the idea anyway. And here I thought art was appreciated in the silence, like a bit of a musical number.
Yeah, then why are you collecting photos if you are making a gallery of dance and gallery of song?
Where everything else will be farting along.
Actually,
that
if
was
I
it.
gave them the Omega from C. Alors, c'est une thing. Yes, yes, at least some the and as such, that's part of your team. Thank you very much on our friend.
Samson is innocent. The prosecutor refuses to listen. But it's true, he never hurt anybody. Mr. Tangara gave the false confession in order to protect Miss Pound. The three of them really did what they could to protect one another, didn't they? I was able to create a replica of the Winterwing based on the photos of the sculptures he made.
Wait, weren't you the one who made the construction and that's when you observed? Wasn't that the whole fiasco all about? Okay, so we have info. No, we don't have it.
Yeah, she was the one who took all of the photos.
Yeah.
Hold it!
These photos you mentioned, You mean those ones you yourself took in Mr. Frost's room 18 years ago? Yes, you certainly know a lot about what happened back then, Mr. Edgeworth.
But the thing was that he made the photos. Oh, I misunderstood the syntax.
Yeah.
I don't. He made the sculpture, not the photos. It sounds like I was able to get it because of the photos that he made of the sculpture. No, it's that is made some badly. In the winter when you were just shopping, and I didn't even get to see them before they melted.
The sculptures in the question were definitely not replicas.
Yeah, because they have the same taste as well.
Yeah. Which means that Miss Pound is lying. I know it's such a awful shame. When after we went to the trouble to recreate them too. The sculpture in the winter wing weren't replicas. They're the very ones 18 years ago. I need to solve her. I'm aware of that. Or I never get to the truth.
Hey, let's go and show that we know. It's alright. Yeah, it seems to
Yeah.
match.
I'm afraid you run out of the road, Miss Pound. You can lie all you like, but you can deny the result of the tests conducted on the sculpture's remains. And those tests leave no room for ambiguity. What you had a display with the replicas, they were very statue Miss Frost carved 18 years ago. Ooh, I can probably explain how they work it out, if you like me, dear. It's the sugar, you see. You might think the sugar... Sugar is sugar. What? I think sugar is sugar.
Wait, that's a typo, I think. Yeah, that's a typo.
I think sugar is sugar.
Yeah, that's a typo. You might think sugar is sugar. But
But the composition is actually very unique. You can properly recreate the statues, but the sweet secret of the chemical makeup, no chance. Thank you, Miss Cone. I don't recall asking for help, but still. To put simply, the statues did not disappear back then, because they melted. They disappeared because you scripted them away, and kept them hidden from these 18 long years.
that's kind of hurtful, rage one. Wait, I can't even. And her hat is probably a little bit up. So yeah. It almost might be, in the name of the moon, I shall punish you. What? You get the fair favorite ice cream around somewhere for all the time?
It might not start out of the idea in the world, assuming you had the big enough guy spots.
Right, all of you. Let me know. Have you anything to say in your defense?
So you already learned that much.
I can feel the judge is like, oh my god. You think that you to me, you admit to having hidden the favorite ice cream in question?
No, I admit no such thing. You could have proven that I was the one who took those statues away.
I mean, we haven't said that you were the one who took it away.
Yeah.
We only said that it was the same.
And you wanted because I would have to be impossible for me to do such in the first place. The police were already here when they disappeared. How could I have done it without them noticing?
So who was there 80 years ago? It was Gusto, Delicia, and her. And Officer Tagawa, but he was being questioned by the police.
Yeah. Also, well, technically, the Frost was also in there, but was it before or after when they went missing? What was the exact moment when they went missing?
Good question.
Oh, indeed. I don't know yet exactly how you did it. But I'm far from ready to say that it was impossible for you how to stole them away. You're very persistent man, aren't you, Mr. Edgeworth? I am indeed. And I will stop until I get the truth.
Yeah, I am very persistent. I am worth my age.
I see. I better tell you exactly what I did that day, 18 years ago.
What did you do?
I farted in your face.
No, I farted in your chair direction.
The whole time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in the living area on the standby. During the judging, I had to go change the camera in cartridge for Samsung. Before I could take the camera back to Samsung, I discovered Mr. Frost's body. Later on, when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds and serve the tea everybody present. That was when I saw Castor entering the Mr. Frost room. And those were the moments of the day. It all happened.
There is a lot of omitting.
Yep.
Yeah, I discovered the money, and then later, when your father arrived, that might be an hour later or 2 hours later.
Not 20 hours later. I hardly see how you could take issue with any of that. That's for us to decide, Miss Pound.
Are you saying that there's a contradiction in your story, Miss Edward?
I'm more focused on proving the fact that she did indeed steal those statues.
Are you telling me that she's a better great thief than me?
Yes. The question is when she would have the opportunity to do so. If I can pinpoint, I might be able to prove that exactly got up to.
You know what? What's always a curious thing? First of all, there is no date in Polaroid for them. They were using Polaroid.
So, by the way, where is the little strings?
The what?
Strings.
It was eaten.
Yep. I just realized. Hold on before the Judging began. I was waiting upstairs, our living area, on standby.
And is there anyone to watch for you? Because I was upstairs in not an alibi.
Hold it!
But I told.
It was Ned Flanders. And what were you doing while you were waiting? I was in my room practicing some dance routines. I was in the shoes of Bacon Bob. With Samson, you see.
Yeah, and how are you practicing that move alone?
Easily. I just do it.
Making Bob? What kind of show was it?
It was children's TV show. Two of them would just sing and dance. Oh. Yes, sir. What happened to your voice? Oh, sorry. It was the children, so two of them would sing and dance. They made a varieties of sweets.
Ah, you would know a lot about that show, right? Mr. Samurai Fun? Whoa, that sounds awesome. I mean, it's not.
Hold on, Miles. You used to watch it? My father introduced me. I may have watched an episode or two. Maybe.
And I might actually know the tune, and I might actually, literally tell
Remember
you
the-
watch every episode.
Yeah, I remember the whole episode and everything out of that one. So we spent most of the time before Jyotsin began practicing her dance routines. Was this the moment Miss Pound stole the sculptures?
No,
That can have been the moment she did. You'd better listen carefully to what she says. During the Jyotsin, I had a good chance to camera film Curtis of Robert Sampson.
Hold it!
despite me, by the way.
Well, you were the one who was able to move around freely during the judging. Well, I wouldn't say freely, exactly. But I was able to move around more easily than the contestant, yes. Even so. I could hardly have scripted the sculptures away while Simpson was standing right there, could I? Now straight into the chains on the film. So as soon as I asked me, I wouldn't have to have time. So I changed the film and the camera, as requested by Tangero. Was this the moment Miss Pass?
I mean, for now, we are saying everything to this one moment, and
Yeah.
that's everything.
Ugh. But before I could take the camera back, Samson, I did give Mr. Frostbody.
Hold it!
You entered the room containing Miss Tangero's work before bringing the camera back to him, correct? Yes, I heard the sound of something collapsing. Samson, are you in there?
That's a body disappeared as well.
The sound of a collapsing ship falling over after certain someone took bite out of one of the supports. And Mr. Tangero was still in Mr. Custer's room when you found the body. Yes, I afraid that was the case. He was just in his room in order to... He liked to take his time. So the point with she discovered Mr. Frost's body was the moment when Miss Pound lost all the sculptures. Later on, when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds, and so did everybody present.
Yeah, this was have been please, because you can just hide it under it.
Hold it!
Just as you did today. You just you did today. Ah, Edward, why your voice is so high?
Quiet.
Yes, I went around and offered everybody working the investigation a cup of tea. Present company included. I remember it well.
Oh my god. They were telling us, this is a new technology that's makes the shop world.
Huh?
Remember when she gave them the tea, and they were already cooled when she poured them down. She poured the hot tea, and she said that it is the lower end of the cup that's cooling down, but actually it was the ice sculpture under the table.
You were here, upstairs, downstairs, everywhere with that little cart of yours. Interesting. And did anything strike you strange around that time?
And they went back to the tent now.
Oh yeah, Joseph was singing the praises of Judy's tea, and I think they mentioned a saucer was called.
Yeah.
A saucer was called?
Yeah, we can say this in a moment.
Yeah. Miss Bond, I believe it was the moment you stole the sculptures. I hate to contradict you, but the Founder room was full of witnesses at that point, Mr. Fender included. I have suggested somehow the sculpture out of the Mr. Frost room, right under everyone's noses.
Yeah, that's what you did.
That is precisely what I'm suggesting. Miss Bond stole ice sculpture and she did by hiding them here.
They were under her skirt.
Take that!
My father and Fender had no idea that one of the sculptures was mere inches away from them. Because it was just a tea set and you were pushing around, Miss Bond. But they didn't ice sculpture in the glass case.
Surely such a thing would have been impossible. How would the case that size it would not have been caught? It would have been responded immediately.
Objection!
Who said anything about serving guards?
What? I'm not sure I follow, Miss Hedgehouse. What are you suggesting she used instead?
This. That.
We're waiting for you to read the line.
Oh. That. Yes. I'm suggesting that Mr. Bond use this to transport the sculpture.
Take that!
And this is?
The cart that Miss Bond used to move the flavored ice sculptures out of Miss Frost's room 18 years ago. And it would appear that the very same cart is still here with us in this fountain room. Yeah, original part of the for use in the contest.
And you are saying that Miss Found lawless Mr. Frost sculpture onto this card and carried them all.
I am. As you can imagine, all one would need to do is lay case on the side, at the tablecloth. And it looked like exactly a normal serving cart, thus allowing her to move the sculpture around freely.
Hey, me?
Holy moly! Of course! What are you going, you think? Those sauces were so chilly. They were sitting on the top of the big block of ice. Jude? How could you? Impressive. Then again, you are Mr. George, Cricketer's Edgeworth's son. I should have an exhibit, no less. There isn't a scrap of evidence that I stole the sculptures all those years ago. And yet, I knew that no matter what I said or did, I'd always be under a cloud of suspicion.
So you admitted? You admitted you stole from Mr. Frost's room?
Yes, I do. I took those sculptures and the glass case out of that room 18 years ago. As Mr. Hesper correctly deduced that, I just dressed up the lift card as a serving card to do it. And slipped in and out of Mr. Frost's room while I was around serving tea to everybody. In the end, I remembered not only the sculptures, but the flavored ice Zodiac block as well. Zodiac blocks. I feel like I've seen them for myself before. There's a huge block of ice on display here.
Do you think that skin is Russell's skin or Frost's skin? Can be both.
Need to still remember it has been 18 years.
But yeah. And I don't know. It doesn't look like an 18-year-old. For
Yep.
sure. But I mean, I'm sure those who has a very big 18-year-olds.
It must be incredibly heavy, though may not. What with being hollow on the inside? It's a winter wing really, as an exact replica of the Mr. Frost room 18 years ago. And even though my father never saw them, because they've already melted. The Zodiac block must have been the victim room back then as well. When I had finished moving two of the sculptures and the two Zodiac blocks out, I took two fresh empty cases in Mr. Frost room and put them where the original do had been. On the sculptures had been kept the glass cases, using the impairment from them being damaged. The blocks were a little more robust, so they had been displayed as is. As stated in the contest rules, we were responsible for providing all display materials, including cases. Meaning it would have been easy for her to prepare those empty spare she swapped in. This Frost room contained quite a few other flavored ice blocks in progress. After I melted them down, somehow resulting a puddle would look like to come out of the sculptures. And that's how the sculptures from 18 years ago came to be in the winter wing today.
Oh, no Simon.
Mm,
I have to say, Mr. Edward, that's quite a confession.
Indeed, and then she offered it willingly because she knows there's nothing we can do with it. That's all I have to tell you. Despite everything, I share it. You can't trust me with anything now, can you?
No. What? How did you feel that? Oh my. I was have thought you might have wanted this much even we had the crime scene. Yes, you remind us that you of limitations outside in this book. Yeah, you cannot charge her at even if you find anything. The victim died 18 years ago. The limitation is 17 years.
Yeah. So I think it was 15 years in this.
This is a what? Let me see.
Simply put, gay. Prosecutors only have certain amount of time within which they can put the suspect on trial for a given crime.
But it can put her on time for not to.
Yeah. But I feel like it's just for the
No,
murder
7 years.
15 years.
7
Theft
years
is
for
7
theft,
years.
15 for murder.
Yeah.
Wait. There are addendums. The situation suspended should the suspect flee from to a foreign country. Or it is suspended from the time of any occupation in this matter to the end of the trial.
Eh?
Wait. So if she was an accomplice, or if the accomplice was what I don't remember his name, Mob. Because he was literally arrested as an accomplice, right? Takagawa.
Oh yeah, he was made guilty because of that he was the accomplice, not the main suspect.
Yeah. So the statute is limitation is still standing if we can enlist her as the killer.
And yeah.
Because the whole thing is suspended until the accomplice is within the prison. And there was in the prison there. Ah!
Let's take a closer look, shall we?
We just did. Going defense for every time. Murder 15 years, death 7 years. Ah!
Yes. Miss Brown started as Casper 18 years ago.
Yeah, that was stealing, but we can still enlist for murder.
Yep. So it's too late to have to arrest it for that crime.
I don't believe it. This is a serious matter. Maybe humanity involved the moment of a visit or a crime scene. However,
After with sounding your voice, I feel like this will be the last part
yeah, that's
for
fine.
today.
However, as you yourself just pointed out, these rounds can no longer be prosecuted for a crime. And then your evaluation for the point that will you say, Mr. Universe?
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure about that. For you see, the death of Star Sculpture isn't my principal interest here. I found the body that reappeared 18 years after the death be considerably more interest. I am suggesting that I also hid Mr. Frost's body. I am indeed.
But how do you keep him hidden from 18 years? There's anybody finding it? I mean, probably the same way as hiding the art culture for 18 years.
Yeah.
You put it in a freezer. You put it in a, no, sorry. First you pull out the shelf, then put it in the freezer.
Hiding in a very unusual way.
Oh! Now this is interesting. I can mean that you know where the money has been all this time, Mr. Universe?
It It's not such a big leap if you think about what Miss Pound has told us already. Let's just say it wasn't the flavored ice that she removed from Mr. Frost's room back then.
Very well. If you confident this game, that's what it does. I mean, Miss Animal. Where I don't remember Mr. Frost mother then. Well, do we show this or do we show the ice sculpture?
I feel like the ice sculpture? No, it cannot be.
In the matching pictures, right? I mean, it's all of them. Yeah, let's start with this
Take
one.
that!
No.
This is where Miss Pound hit the body.
I'm afraid you will have to never tell me how that works, Mr. Animal. Come, show me how a money could have been hidden there.
See right then that would work at all.
If you're not into the investigation, perhaps you could wait outside for the first finish.
Forgive me, just Kevin. If you just give me one last chance.
If I must, but do not try to pay my patience any further. Tell me, animals, where are the animals posting money hidden? The way I just show the guy.
Oh wait. Is it the otter art? No.
Take that!
No?
No. I have to admit, I feel like it's something so obvious.
It is.
Take that!
Say that, no. Say that, no. Say that, no.
Take that!
Now,
No.
all of the sea ice palaces was the same ice sculpture.
A photograph me.
A photograph of Mr. Frost's work?
And one of the victims' body. Jana.
You will have to follow me. I don't see what you mean. Where exactly in this photograph is Mr. Frost's money?
The victim body was hiding right here.
Under the hood.
In that one.
Take that!
The Gemini sculpture?
Yes, it may look like the sculpture at first glance. But it is in the fact Mr. Frost's corpse.
What? Surely you can't be here. I don't see anything from the photograph about the device game.
Objection!
That's because certain piece of area was used to hide it, but in plain sight.
And what piece of evidence might that be? You're the man that you peasant. What's for you to me to contain the money?
Take that!
That's not an aggression. What the quote from the autumn wing?
Yes. When it meets a colony, it's just straight away. It's visually convincing. You might mistake it for eyes. Is that right, Miss Cone? Well, yes, dear. But you can make it look like just about anything, really. Even blazing fire.
Ah, so it's a great hint.
Ha! And right the shade of blue would make it look like ice. Yes, exactly like it. In fact,
Overruled!
Isn't that the case that a sort of special device is needed to generate those colors, no? I mean, that device right there.
yeah.
Objection!
If you would care to take another look at the photograph on the winter wing, Joanna. You notice there is a small box connected to the bottom of the Gemini display case.
But that's...
One with the very light emitting device in your question that they can show even confirm its presence. In fact, part of your device went missing 18 years ago. Back then, it was no doubt firmly connected to the cloth inside the display case. It's Miss Pound had no choice but to take it with her when she removed the sculpture. So yes, this cloth and the light emitting device were being used. The great illusion that Mr. Frostbody was in fact the statue carved from ice.
I thought he was engaged tonight, but I guess not. No, this can't be.
Wait, so you're telling me that what we took that photo of us in the winter wing? Yes, we are standing right in front of the body.
What about the other code? We're mostly away from the fountain. Why were they found in the... there? The mother was supposed to be in the winter wing. Looking at the sculpture.
Objection!
Because there would have been a mystery as to how the body had been hidden if we had found it as is. Miss Bond needed to remove Mr. Frost from the winter wing in order to throw us off the scent.
Overruled!
Ridiculous. I didn't go her sneaking around behind our back. Throw money in the fountain.
No, and she didn't need it to, because she had another method at her disposal. A trusty lift card. The same card that had proven so useful exactly her original theft.
What? Ah!
I basically wheeled the body into one of the other wings and floated down the stream to the fountain. The frozen body being quite solid probably got stuck somewhere along the way. Which is why only cloth appeared at first. The cloth Miss Cone discovered.
And then somebody followed afterwards. What did I tell you?
It's Inquisition theory, Mr. Hatsworth.
Yeah, but it's all that. Here. Here.
But can you prove that it was me?
Who was?
It seemed a little unfair to expect me to accept your accusation without the proof, don't you think?
What about the eyewitness? Do you think someone might have found her when she was moving the body? No. There is no way that someone saw a random cross with the trees on the home.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I do. The contradiction in the piece of evidence I was provided was that light exactly how Miss Pound moved the body as well.
Well, Miss Haber, do you have any evidence about the allegation?
Of course, I have a piece of very compelling proof right here.
Then please, let it to the court. What evidence do you have to Miss Mount's accidental claim?
Take that!
You know the evidence that I presented before and you said no?
Yep.
More throwing. And is that me?
Yes, Mr. Potts drew sketches of people they pass through the fountain room. But what I'm interested in the card we can see here.
Miss Mount's sabotage? What about it?
You don't see it. She's using the same trick as she used 18 years ago. Ergo, we know that Miss Bond was busy moving Mr. Frost's body when this picture was being drawn.
What?
You like me? There's body anywhere in the sketch. Why is it the picture are delivering chocolates to everywhere?
Yeah. So that all I'm saying that was still matter no matter if they were in your hand or not.
Yep. Really? Then allow me to direct our attention to the color of the tablecloth, Miss Pound. In origin thought Miss Potts had made an error, but he assured me that he could possibly be in the case.
This emerald appears to be bright blue.
Yes, shade of tablecloth Miss Pound doesn't seem to own. The cat only appears light blue due to the body hiding just underneath.
What? But the shape of the gun is not really rectangular. That's a wall with nice fact. That should be immediately obvious. We can only want me to entirety over the money.
Forgot the cases.
Objection!
Notice the body has been placed inside of the hollow zodiac block in the winter wing. Place one those lift cards and easily pass Master as a Retagon serving guard, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you can pass master and maybe even catch up.
Master the ketchup.
What is some justice?
Miss Pound. Surely how you must admit that it was you who moved the body, just as you did 18 years ago. Didn't expect you to deduce all that from a single simple sketch. But the sketch alone isn't really enough to prove your theory, isn't it? Needed to worry about that front. My guess doesn't rest solely on Mr. Potts' artwork. Once you have disposed of the body you're serving card, become simple lift card once more. Which is actually what I discovered here in the fountain room. And with a serving card, you had to find some place to put your chocolates.
Ah, so that's why they were mentioned.
A chocolate, the one was handing out. As we saw the sketch, you had originally placed them on top of the card. But the chocolates you gave came out of your pocket.
Oh yeah, mine was half massive. Must say it's my sweet and tasty though.
Why did you suddenly feel I need to put the chocolates in your pocket, Miss Pound?
I
It was because you no longer had saving card to put them on. That's why.
thought that Scott was being able to lift up and lift down. No, but it seemed not. One moment, please. You explain what we found me with the chocolates and the lift card. What? No, the table goes. Where did it go? Where did it go from?
In the
Captain Joe?
fountain. Indeed, stashing the chocolates in her pocket was the only solution she could think of. I thought Miss Pound had the time to dispose an entire tablecloth.
Well, Mr. Edward, do you have an answer for me?
Miss Pound didn't hide or dispose the tablecloth, Joanna. It was right here in front of us.
Yeah, it's nice. My handkerchief. This is my table. If you would catch a light to this, I want to see something. Yep. Where exactly is the table goes? You know you to write the money. It's on her. You would not have an apron. You didn't have an apron before.
Miss Pound has tablecloth on her person. In a plain view, in fact.
In plain view, like I can actually see.
No. Yeah.
No. Hey, you don't mean.
Miss Pound. It's the cloth around your waist, isn't it? And given that sodium blocks weren't kept in the glass cases, If that cloud would have been in direct contact with the ice, all we could need is a confident theory. To test the cloud, the traces of Sugar used Mr. Frostwork. The game is up, Miss Pound. It's time to go and glean. You won't need to test the tablecloth. Everything you said is true. I certainly Intensify Ultra, and I'm off at Mr. Frostbody. It was me. It was all me. Listen, I'm sorry. Last year I went in the bag and I took it.
That is so annoying.
And then I put it in his pocket, hoping he make it look like I had tried to do himself in. I also made sure to leave no fingerprints, but yours, just in case police suspected foul play. Judy! You... oh gosh! But shoots. Why? When they're supposed to be the same inside, or fighting together free Samson. We were, but couldn't afford to get arrested, not yet.
Wow, you have a very little voice, I know.
Hello. Not until I have proven that Samson is innocent. I was going to give myself up in the end, I swear. I know it's very easy to say it now, but why do this way though? It's not like you.
You didn't even know me.
I'm sorry, Fender. Because you're so much trouble. I've been guilty party all along. Ever since that day 18 years ago.
I'm saying to Thanos that to open in the IS-7 incident was you.
I committed a terrible crime. I took those guns and I stole from the purely selfish reason.
Oh my god. Okay, she is doing this now because tell me put on trial, she thinks.
Yeah.
But because Narcobus is in prison, she will still be tried.
Yeah. The moment Miss Frost died, they became more than a mere entries in compositional contest. They became final versus Samson's favorite artist. I can allow them to just melt away, not before he came home. And that meant I couldn't let anybody near them, not even the police.
That's why I am at the museum.
So I hit them. I knew it was wrong, but just had to put them in the cold storage room for safekeeping. But what I had actually done was far worse than anything I could have possibly imagined. Because who could have thought Mr. Frost's body itself was posing one of their sculptures?
Wait, you will know
So-
that?
I feel like there is somebody else. Wait.
There
how the
is
hell-
somebody else who tried to go into the money and open it. Mr. Gasto.
Oh, Carmelo Casto. So he didn't know about the stole the sculptures. Samson is kind man, a saint. He could never kill anybody, never. And yet, because of what I did, the police never found Mr. Frost's body, and someone was found guilty. After I done for me, he was my family, the only family I ever had. He was the most important person on the entire world to me, and I... Jude.
Why are you talking in past? You should still be the most important
Yeah.
person to you.
After his conviction, I was forced out of our home. I was finally able to return only a few days ago. And when I did, Go into those cold storage room, check up on the sculptures. And that's when I saw it. Mr. Frost's body. I've been there the whole time. Of course, that point, the statue's images had expired. So I did what I did today. Because I was the only way I could think to make things right. It might be that the body was already in the... Somebody had managed to move it in the...
Yeah.
No.
Remember what she said? She sold Castle and the person's room.
Yeah.
I imagine that was because he's someone missing, but it seems not.
It seems I misunderstood her intentions. Everything is done. It has all been for the Tangaro's sake.
Hey, what are you thinking about, Mr. Animal?
Something that has been puzzling me.
Oh, there is a puzzle in that. Ah!
This is not a Clayton. Why did Miss Bound use poison gas? Why not more reliable method? And why discuss the autumn wing as the winter wing?
To catch the culprit.
The only reason I can think is to confuse someone who had 18 years ago.
Yeah, I wonder what she had in mind.
If she was trying to prove that Miss Tangaro is innocent, Miss Bound's ultimate goal must be
To find
the
True
true
killer.
killer. Could she have been trying to discover the identity of the true culprit? Miss Bound, you ultimately wants to see Tangara cleared of all charges, correct? And to that end, you have to expose the real killer after the police find the body from 18 years ago. In my understanding, your intention is correct. Exhibiting the sculpture was sure to force the killer to return to the crime scene.
We are definitely on the right side. Because this song is called Finding the Truth.
After all, they were the only person apart from you who knew that the body was hidden from icework. So they would have freaked out thinking the body was about to discover it and come running, yeah? Exactly. But Miss Bound ran the risk that the killer might successfully cover their tracks in this time. In worst case scenario, they might even have been able to remove Mr. Frost's body from the scene. So how could she lure the true killer into revealing themselves without putting vital evidence at risk? Oh, I see what you're getting at. You're saying that the way autumn wing was all winter wingy. I am. You were putting one of those things in Miss Bound, weren't you? The whole open Pisces case, you had so carefully disguised as Gemini case, would be re-preparation of the IS-7 incident.
Oh. I don't even mean the hair killer was Goshu. Enough. That's a word. Do you realize the implication of what you are saying, Mr. Animal? Are you prepared to stand behind the accusation you are clearly about to make? You are not only implying that he was the killer, but you are literally saying that you is meant to kill him at the same time.
Miss Bound set up a trap for Mr. Frost Killer. Meaning that whoever found themselves caught in that trap is highly likely to be the guilty party. But I lack the evidence to support such an assertion. To accuse someone without any evidence is not done lightly, so I should really go ahead and make my accusation and name Mr. Frost Killer nonetheless.
I'm pretty sure it's a yes.
Just in case save. I'm ultimately gonna see the truth exposed. And to do that, I need to seize the moment. Yes, Judge Cavill. I'm prepared to stand behind my accusation. I know exactly who to blame for I-7 incident.
It's a defender. No, it's right in your
Yes, it's totally of the Wiener.
Oh, no, it's another defender.
Take that!
Missing your soul. Missing all the phone yes, and I don't manage to behind the IS-7 incident.
Gusty! Mr. Costa. Miss Bond? As we established, you knew the opening of the gallery would alert the real culprit. And you set up the poison gas trap to order to catch them. Do you dispute the facts thus far? You're very impressive minds, Mr. Edgeworth. Just like your father. And of course, you're absolutely right. Then perhaps you could tell us exactly what happened in your own words. Of course, I have nothing to hide anymore. So I might as well tell you everything. As you said, I set up the trap here in the gallery to try and get Mr. Frostkiller. Before I reopened it, I made sure that the door to the outer wing was the only one that was locked. When our opening time came, I went around, unlocked the doors to various rooms. I found that the outer wing has been locked from inside. The killer is on the other side of the door. The thought, well, it frightened me. And then she simply walked away, leaving him for the victim the poison gas trap. Then I heard the Costa was being treated for the gas inhalation. That's when I knew he was the murderer. All that was left was the police to find Mr. Frost's body, and then Samson was finally proven innocent. At least that was my plan. Jude, why didn't you tell me? You know I'm always here for you, right?
Yeah, if she actually commented before, while Fender was defending Samsung.
Yeah. We could have found another way. It didn't have to be like this.
Also, if they had the money, they might have found out who the killer was or what the murderer from anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Fender. You have been so very kind to me all these years. But I'm the one who created this mess, so it was up to me to try to clean it up. I didn't care what it took, as long as I could get Samson out of that awful place. Judy. 18 years ago, the police managed to cover up the fact that Mr. Frostbody had gone missing.
Also, the police did a very bad job. You hit the sculptures here in the face.
Yep. It was a really bad job for the police.
I mean, no, wait. We are talking about one car covering up. He didn't let the police.
Ah, yeah, true. If I went through them out and said I had reappeared, I was afraid they might have tried to cover things up again.
But once again, when they noticed that the money then discovered, disappeared, then they will lock down everything and not let anyone out until they find the money. And the sculpture. No, they took the sculpture back in. Fine. But then the money was disappeared, so...
So I could set up my very public incident here in the gallery in front of as many witnesses as possible. I'm so sorry, Judy. You, Samson, Georgie, I let all you down. Friend, this can't be the easy for him. No, I'm the one who should have apologizing. It's just what, Mr. Fender. I hope one day you can forgive me. And whatever punishment I have to face, I'm ready to accept. But please, if I may ask one thing of you, is that it simply must clear Samson's name. The way through that the past 18 years had come to light was unexpected to say, at least. And yet, it had only set down path towards an even more shocking end.
We're continuing. Okay.
Okay.
So that means that the next part is gonna be another hour. We are
Yeah.
saving energy.
Yep. Adios!
Thank you for being here. Bye bye.
Bye.